Debonair. Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet, y'all. If there's ones in it, I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are the GOATs. I had somebody send me this video on Facebook. If you haven't already, please make sure y'all add me on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, so you can send me whatever video y'all want me to react to. I appreciate and love the support as per usual. I'm trying to fix my video, but whatever is not working. All right, there we go. All right, so I had somebody send this to me, and I actually did my research, and I found the part 2. So we're going to cover the part 2 towards the end of this video. But shout out to this woman here. I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. I'll try and go back and put all that information in the description. But as y'all can see, I'm sure you read the title already. You already see the thumbnail. So why are Black women the least married? So apparently this woman recently went to her graduation, and she saw that a lot of her Caucasian counterparts were either engaged and or was either engaged or married, right? And I'll get to my experiences somewhere in the middle of this video, but let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. This is about to be a great video.
Of a group of white girls who are sitting at their graduation engaged. And the question came up, well, why is there not the reality for Black women? I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. First and foremost, Black women are above reproach. If it don't validate us or excuse our bad behavior, we don't want to hear it. Instead, we'll say, well, men do it too. Secondly, we'll find every excuse in—
Hold on. Yeah, that I mean, she, what, 19 seconds in? So I'll save it.
The world to validate why we don't want to be married or why we don't want to be in a relationship. Well, they get cheated on. Well, they do this. Well, they do that. But then we have all these standards for men, and we're still actively seeking for men in the midst of our hurt while inadvertently telling them to go to therapy. We do not practice what we preach. Thirdly, the independent woman is a myth. Actually cared about being independent and it was something that made you happy, you would not have all these standards to negate your independence. Nobody wants to relinquish power. You'll find every excuse in the world to not be submissive and wonder why white women can get away with their bad behavior. We take everything bad from white women, except for the fact using marriage to our own benefit. But you'll run to the child support office, though.
I stopped her earlier because there was a lot of things that she said in the beginning, like the first 15 seconds of the video, where she was saying that a lot of Black women feel like they're untouchable. You can't talk to them. You can't. They're beyond approach, and it's true because we seen what happened with Monique when Monique told y'all stop wearing bonnets in the airport. We seen what happened when Ayala Bonsant told, excuse me, this one lady, hey, yo, stop having kids by all these damn ain't sugar honey iced tea men, and she still kept getting pregnant. We seen what happened. Those women tried to cancel her. The woman tried to get her removed. Oh, we're not going to support her anymore. We're not going to do this, that, and third. I remember, I want to say, what was it, a year ago, 2 years ago, when Kim Kardashian said for y'all to get up and get and go to work and go to the goddamn gym. Y'all damn near had a hissy fit. Y'all damn near had a hissy fit. And so my problem is, who I've said so many, I've made some videos about this. Who can approach and talk to Black women? Who? Because clearly Black men can't do it. Y'all see what happened with Kevin Samuels and all the other crap. We whatever. We'll talk about that another day. But who can talk to Black women? Clearly Black men can't do it. Clearly no other race of men and or women can do it. So when you have those few Black women that's actually bound to that's actually strong enough to step up and against the sisterhood, y'all try to cancel them. So who can step and approach and talk to Black, critique, whatever you want to call it, Black women? Who can? The answer is nobody.
Policy against men, and the only time we actually want to be equal to men is when it comes to degenerate behavior, hypersexuality, abusing or abandoning children. Even when it comes to the gold digger conversation, what you don't see those other women do, even when they are just screwing men for money, is bashing men, inadvertently making men feel like they're not important. Also, too, telling them that they don't need men. Psychologically, we have been taught to disassociate ourselves. And even in that Malcolm X quote where he says the Black woman is the most disrespected, he also says to be near your man, because who taught you to hate the very race of a group of—
Again, part 2 is coming soon, but let me just get this out. Because when we have Black women like her, and she's gorgeous, when we have Black women like her, we have to make sure we support her and let her know, hey, yo, we're going to get behind you. We're going to support. We're going to do whatever we got to do to make sure that you are good. Because I haven't heard her say anything disrespectful. I haven't heard her say anything mean or downright disgusting, whatever you want to call it. I haven't heard her say anything of the sort. So what is the problem? What is going to be the problem? The problem is going to be a lot of Black women are going to get upset. Oh, cancel her. I mean, they were already in her comment section talking down on her, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be reaching out to TikTok and asking TikTok to remove it. So, ladies, Black women in particular, who can talk to y'all? And again, like I said, I'm going to answer this question towards the end of this video. Let me pull up, matter of fact, before I even start monologuing more, let me pull up part 2. Let me pull this up because y'all know how I get the monologue in. I'm going to answer. Hold on. I'm going to answer. My bad, y'all. I'm going to answer this question really, really quick towards the end of the video. Why I believe Black women are at least married. Number 1. Number 2, what I saw when I went to my associates, my bachelor's, and my master's graduation. I'm going to answer all that stuff towards the end of this video. But yeah, but who could approach Black women when you have an OG like Monique, or you have an even an older, with respect, with an older OG like Ayala Bonsan? I'm looking at them like, okay, cool. Well, maybe they can be able to nip this in the bud and hash this out. Because who can talk to Black men, who can critique Black men? Damn near everybody. And Black women gonna be a number 1 on that damn list. You seen what happened recently with Amber Rose, right? Amber Rose was on Drink Champ. Shout out to NRE and DJ FN and all them guys over there at Revolt TV. Shout out to them. But you seen what happened, right? When you have Murder Mook and Amber Rose, she was going back and forth. If I remember, I put the at the top where she was like cussing that Murder Mook, talking about, well, that's her body, and she can do what she want to do, and da 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 da. All this man did was do over there in freestyle, and she lost her damn mind. And then she says, what? Oh, men should not speak on women issues. And then he said, what? But women speak on men issues all the time. And what did she say? Oh, because men ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. So it's just like, it's redundant, it's stupid, it's pointless to go back and forth, man. But we have to keep doing this, y'all. This video, I believe, is maybe a minute and a half. So we're gonna get into that, and then I'm gonna finally answer this question. Let's go.
I knew what I said was going to cause some tension, and that's okay. I stand on everything I said. But since y'all are having such a disconnect, let me go ahead and break it down for you. You don't have to go to college to find a man. But what's not common is you don't see a lot of Black women sitting in the audience either engaged or married, even though we are the most enrolled. On top of that, 1 in 4 of us are married. So, even though Black men marry us at higher rates than they marry outside of their race, and they are the demographic that marries interracially the most, they're still not marrying Black women at substantial rates compared to other races. White women almost double in marriage. What I'm speaking to is a mentality. Black women is the only group of women that says things as a collective. I don't need a man. I'm strong and independent. Fuck a nigga, get money. I can raise my kids on my own. I can do everything by myself. We're the only group of women that disassociate ourselves from our men. And the very moment that they come with their preferences in response to our standards, we have the audacity to say things like they're insecure, sassy, zesty, misogynistic, or they just simply hate Black women.
I was trying to stop her earlier. I'm so sorry. But yes. Somebody give me a stamp. Yes. Listen. To touch on the most recent thing that she said, right? Every time you say anything that they do not like, they don't understand, they don't agree with, the first thing they're going to do is start throwing your name under the bus, calling you misogynistic. Oh, you hate Black women. Oh, you hate your mother. Oh, you must be gay. Oh, you zesty. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. You dusty. You broke. It's typical shaming tactics, y'all boys. I mean, you should be used to it by now. But shout out to this woman. Shout out to her. Because she's breaking it down. Bro, listen. And yes, she's right. Nobody's marrying Black women more than Black men. I believe for the married couples, if I'm not mistaken, I just did a video on this like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. If I remember, put that at the top. I just did a video on this about 4 or 5 months ago where I broke down the percentages, where I said, yo, out of the Black married couples that's together, I believe it's 86% of black men is married to a black woman. 89 or 90% of black women is married to a black man. So the numbers isn't even that far gone. But let black women tell it, it's like 99% black woman married to a black man and 30% black man married to a black woman. Like stupid stuff like that, bro. We're literally neck and neck. And technically, black women outnumber men by I think like two and a half or 3 million. I have to double check the number. I haven't seen it in a while. But technically, black women outnumber us by millions. So technically, if you really want to break it down numbers wise, I believe black women outmarry us by however many 100,000. Right. So again, when you break that stuff down, and then she touched on what she was saying, like, oh, I don't need a man, not this, that, third. I'm not gonna say never. I almost never hear Indian women say this about Indian men. I almost never hear Chinese or Asian women in general say this about Asian men. I almost never hear Hispanic women saying this about Hispanic men. Almost never hear Caucasian women say this, Jewish women say this about Caucasian and or Jewish men. Type of disconnect that's going on between the black men and black women that I personally don't get. I kind of get it, but I just can't get behind, and I don't stand for many reasons, but whatever. But this woman, shout out to her again, broke it down so she's a gorgeous ass woman. She's fine as hell. Broke it down perfect. But a lot of women is going to be upset because of the things that she said. I personally, listen, I like to hear people's whole explanation in its entirety before I give my own personal opinion. I watched this video already, so I already know what she's about to say. And that's why I'm saying, like, towards the end of the video, I'm going to answer the question. You know what I mean? But we almost done. We almost done, y'all.
Y'all don't practice what you preach. A lot of y'all are trying to heal from the hurt that your father caused, and you taking it out on every man as if you dated every black man, and then will have the audacity to say, well, these men are not doing this, these men are not doing this. The definition of insanity is doing something the same way, expecting some different results, and y'all keep doing stuff the same way because it's a mentality. So I'm fine if you want to argue, but make sure you can substantiate
your argument. One of my favorite sayings, insanity is what? Definition of insanity is what? Is to do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. So, and let's just answer the question. Before I answer the question, let's get into this. I personally, when I finished my associates, my bachelor's, right? It's still considered undergrad, so I'll keep them together. When I finished my undergrad years, right? When I finished my associates, it was predominantly black. When I finished my bachelor's, it was more so half and half, right? Leaning toward whatever side, black, white, Hispanic, whatever. It was, whatever. When I finished my master's, there had to be, and in my graduating class, if I'm not mistaken, it was 400 and something, right? In my graduating class. Out of 400, I believe there was 30 or 40 of us that was black. 30 or 40 of us that was black. Majority of the people in my MBA graduating class, right? I knew because we took classes together, because we did, seminars together. We did a bunch of stuff, whatever together, right? Most of them I met, and a lot of them I would tell, hey, I do YouTube. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I do that all the time. Even when I'm like out pumping my damn gas, I'm pumping my gas for 5 minutes. I'm talking to the guy in front of me. Hey, yo, man, you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Whatever. Right. And so I do stuff like that often, right? When I ask them these types of questions, yo, are you seeing anybody? Are you engaged? Are you married? Are you doing this, that, and the third? Almost, I'm not going to say all, almost majority, let me just say majority of the Caucasian and or Hispanic women that I asked this question, most of them was either engaged or married. Majority of the black women that I asked, they told me, oh, I'm single. Okay, single? Yeah, I'm single, like I date maybe here and there, but no. Oh, okay, cool. The few women that I met, the few black women that I met that was married or already engaged were recently engaged within the last 6 months. And they were older. They were in their 30s already. When I graduated with my master's, majority of the women that I noticed that was married were Caucasian women. So this is why I know what she said to be true, because I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it with my own eye. And I'm not saying no black woman was married. I'm not saying that. I'm saying with my own eyes, what I noticed majority of the black women that would graduate with me were single. And when I asked them, why are you single? Oh, well, I'm focused on me. Oh, well, I'm doing school. Oh, well, I'm working. Oh, well, I'm doing this at the. Okay, well, your Caucasian, Hispanic, and Asian counterparts are doing the exact same thing as you, but they're able to balance both, get married, but juggle relationships, juggle their marriage, kids, all this, that, and third. So why is it that you can't? There's always an excuse with them. And for somebody like me, who's always wanted, if I'm being brutally honest, I was always a one woman type of guy where I only wanted one woman. I told you I wanted to be married by the time I was 20. It didn't work out the way it worked out the way it did for me not to. It is what it is. I took that on chin, kept it moving. It is what it is. But I wanted to be married by 20. And the few women that I actually seriously wanted to date or seriously wanted to be with, I told them that from the jump. Hey, listen, man, like I'm really feeling you. I want to be on a date, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, if this continue to goes good, then yeah, I see myself proposing to you. A lot of the black women will tell me, hey, I'm not ready for a relationship because of ABC 1, 2, 3. But I had multiple Caucasian women that was my age, if not younger than me, that was dying to get in a relationship with me, trying to get me to cup them. And as I said towards the beginning of the video, in majority, I only date black women. I dated a few Hispanic women here and there, but majority of them were black. If I was to be single again today, I will be, well, first of all, I'm sorry. If I was to be single again today, I'm done with relationships. That's it. I'm done. I'm trying. I did really 3 and done. Three times a charm, they say. So this is really my 4th serious relationship. Let me say it like that. So after this, if this doesn't work, obviously I will go back to another black woman, obviously. But if I'm being brutally honest, I'm done. But whatever, that's the topic for another day. But that's the thing that I've noticed. So why black women are the least married? In my opinion, I believe it starts at home. I believe it starts with us, men, black men. I believe too many of us was raised in broken households. I believe too many of our black, just like she kind of touched on a little bit, where she said a lot of black women are have a lot of trauma and they have to, go get some help and all this, that, and third, seek therapy, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's that. And they're constantly always trying to push problems on black men, saying, oh, black men need mental help. Okay, well, black women need mental help also as well. We need to be together, sitting side by side, getting whatever mental help that we are getting. And that's just my opinion. So why black women are the least married? Why black women are least married? I believe it starts at home. It starts with their parents. Black women in majority, let me say this, in majority, black women seeing their black mothers growing up single and think, okay, I could do it too. Black women growing up in majority, seeing their black mom being a single mom, take care of their kids by their damn self, and they said, okay, I could do it too. Which is the main reasons why I preach constantly to a lot of black men, if possible, try your hardest to save your seed and not to give it to any damn random ass damn chick. Me personally, bro, listen, look at me. I finished my master's, 29 years old, and I still don't have any kids. I don't plan on having kids right now. Maybe after I get married, maybe a year after I get married. Let me say that. A year after I get married, yeah, sure, we can have kids. We start talking about having kids. But as of now, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. I'm sorry. Because I know it starts at home. So again, it's my 3rd time saying this, why black women are the least married? I believe it starts at home. It starts with us. We have to be the ones to break this cycle. We have to be the ones that break this cycle, break this problem. That's what, in my honest opinion, it starts with us. So black men need to start doing better. Black men need to start, how can I say this in the PC terms? Black men really need to start getting on their job. Let me say that. Getting on their job. Stop BSing. Stop with the nonsense. Stop getting these random ass chicks pregnant. And maybe we'll be able to come together. Black women need to stop giving their womb to random ass guys. These nobodies, broke ass, dusty pookies and ray-rays, whatever y'all want to call the ass. And tell a man, hey, listen, I'm going to marry before I carry. You ain't got to pressure him. You ain't got to pressure anybody. I don't believe in pressuring any damn body. But bring it up and stand and put your foot on it, stand firm and let his ass know, hey, listen, I'm serious about this. I'm not having kids until I get damn married. He's either going to fold and leave or he's going to put a ring on your damn finger. My sister's a year younger than me and she don't have no damn kids. because that was instilled in us from our parents. Yo, listen, from my damn mom. And I didn't grow up with a mom and dad. My mom was a single damn mom, but she made sure to instill certain, beliefs and values and, all the other stuff that I don't care to get into right now. She instilled a lot of stuff in us that stayed with me throughout the damn years. And that's the reason why I made it this far without no damn kids. I had a couple scares. I had a couple hiccups. I ain't gonna lie. I damn sure had a couple hiccups. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I gotta take this. Damn, I gotta take this. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. So yeah, so we'll come back to this another day, man, and we'll get to it, man. I need y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol size. Anytime I make upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, you'll be safe for her, cuz.